Hello, and welcome to our studios here in Washington, D.C. I'm Mike Walter. 36 world leaders now at a working dinner at the White House. The meal comes after frank discussions on the sidelines of the Nuclear Security Summit and key agreements reached. White House correspondent Jessica Stone leads our team coverage.
And Mike, these 36 world leaders just sitting down to eat together about an hour ago. I don't know exactly what's on the food menu, but we know what's on the conversation menu. Certainly a lot of focus on finding a way to continue a framework on nuclear security and make it accountable. U.S. President Barack Obama, flanked by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping at this working dinner. China and the United States, two of the biggest economies in the world and also two of the biggest nuclear powers. President Xi received the honor of making remarks at this dinner this evening in front of everyone, as well as the U.S. President. China and the United States, of course, forming a very crucial force of cooperation on improving nuclear security and in particular on downgrading uranium from highly enriched uranium to low enriched uranium, which is no longer weapons usable. They're also working towards broad agreement on countering nuclear smuggling. And in recent days, we've seen just how important that is with these attacks on Brussels and on Pakistan. And the news coming out of Paris that one of the Paris attackers had video surveillance of one of Belgium's top nuclear scientists. So that the threat is all too real to everyone here, and the Nuclear Security Summit was designed really to address this fear of nuclear smuggling and nuclear terrorism. It's going to challenge countries to tighten security around their nuclear installations.
We know that there are extremists out there who are probing for signs of complacency, looking for that chink in the armor, looking for inattention or sloppiness or corruption. And in this arena, we have to get it right every day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Yeah, the stakes very, very high. This is the last Nuclear Security Summit. How are the leaders preparing to continue this work after the summit?
Well, they're really looking for a vehicle that will enforce some kind of accountability, some kind of regular meetings, as well as just a standard for the world to have certain nuclear installation regulations. And one of the possibilities here is an amendment to a convention. It's a big word, the Convention on Nuclear Physical Protection, I should say, of nuclear materials. And this amendment could really give them that framework. It's something that Chinese President Xi Jinping really started talking about 2 years ago at the Hague Summit, something that the Americans have been talking about, trying to get more countries involved and signing this amendment to that treaty or to that convention. We know that this has been a big push by both the United States and China. And here is what the International Atomic Energy Agency Director General said about the importance of this amendment.
I think the amendment's entry into force is a very important step forward because once the amendment enters into force, the member states of the amendment have the legal obligation to strengthen the protection of nuclear facilities in the territory and in the transportation.
Importantly, Mike, it would also allow for a regular meeting to revisit nuclear commitments every 5 years, and that's why this could well be the vehicle to continue the work on nuclear security long after the Obama administration leaves the White House. It still has 7 countries yet to ratify it, but the Director General told us, our Wang Guan, in fact, that he believed it would happen very soon.
All right, Jessica Stone live for us at the White House. Thanks so much.